Hey, what's up? You're listening to the Charm City Direct Radio Show on the station where music must be played loud. That's right. Before the break, we said we were going to touch on the government shutdown, and for the sake of time, we just want to talk a little bit about it. The government shutdown.
I'm just laughing.
Jonathan's still laughing.
What were you talking about, the break?
Over the beat.
What Tech said.
What did Tech say? I'm lost.
No, don't say it.
Alright.
Go on.
Just speak on.
Oh, okay. oh, okay.
Yeah, yo, you got it.
My man Tech said, but no, I ain't even gonna say it. He just hopes something don't happen because of the government shutdown. But rest assured, Tech, it won't happen. All right, cool. But what I gather, and everybody can jump in. Actually, this was a barbershop conversation Friday, and I guess it was a two-parter that lasted into Saturday when I went back to get my son's haircut. That my opinion, and I address this, and maybe of course y'all feel different, is that ever since Obama took office, there has not been an eye-to-eye situation. That's how I feel.
Exactly.
Now, if and I know, Mike, you're going to jump in, but take notice that every other president that has been in office, I can't remember the last shutdown because there was one. I can't remember, but ever since when was it? It was
we had one. Clinton had one.
Clinton, exactly. Yeah.
Well, the Bush Foundation, they basically was all for their own team, so it was the majority, so they didn't have too much of a shutdown because it wasn't no need for it.
It wasn't no need.
It was to keep money into the Republicans' pocket, and basically that's what's going on right now. The Republican versus the Democrat,
right.
And the real problem is everybody got the same idea, but everybody got the same. They want to do something, but they got different views on how to do it. There's one side that wants to do it amongst the American people, that we kick out the money and fix our own deficit. However, on the other side, they want to borrow money. It's all for the same thing.
Okay.
However, it's like, hey, it basically nobody's really not seeing eye to eye. They're actually playing dirty with it, so that's what's going on with that.
True. Well, to speak on it, I'm not going to get into who's right or who's wrong, but we live in the richest country in the world, and for them not to be able to make a decision, I mean, it's kind of idiotic. It's kind of childish. We gotta, we live in this country. Everybody lives here together. We gotta find some common ground where we can, get this thing together. It has to change, and it has to change now.
Okay. Yeah. So like I said, it never was a situation where everybody got along with past presidents. Now that this black president is in office, nobody can seem to come to a mutual understanding.
Right.
And that talks of shutdown, talks of we're going to create this bill to get away with this bill, or two parties are not getting along.
And basically that's what it is.
Yeah, two parties are not getting along.
Two parties are not getting along at all
because of this president. And you correct me if I'm wrong, but you didn't have this on Bush's administration.
That's how I feel too. It's like they're trying to put Congress as don't want to side.
True.
With a bomb.
True.
And all his answers is not being answered. His questions not being answered. It's like he's trying to do what he needs to do but it's a block.
And it's a halt. It's a
Right.
halt.
Well,
Everything
He's
that
just trying to get this country up out of debt. And I guess because of who face it is, they don't like that. They rather have it be their own face to help get this country out of debt pretty much.
Well, I don't think we should. I don't even think we should have a president because I mean everything that he wants to do is
exactly.
they change. You know, so what's the use of having him? You know,
But
you're not
can
gonna
I-
listen to him.
But can I say this? And I like I say this in my shows on the whole week. People get this impression that the president runs the city. Really, he's just the captain of the armed forces. His job is to suggest he's for the people. However, because we fight wars and stuff like that. His job is to try to keep, north, south, east, and west in America together.
True.
That's his job.
True.
To keep it where as though we don't try to fight each other, because it can get like that.
True.
However, he doesn't make the final say. He doesn't have no authority on anything. Basically, what's going on is he wants to borrow the money.
Right.
The Congress don't want to borrow the money. They want to keep the money. They figure like this, and to a certain point, you got to see where they're coming from.
True.
They figure, you can't be in a lower class, but you can spend thousands and thousands of dollars to True Religion or any other state that gets money from us. Because at the end of the day, as lower class, we're more the consumers than anybody. Because we spend the most money.
True. We definitely spend.
We spend the most money. However,
United States.
we're the first ones that complain about we're not getting any money.
And not to be jumping around subjects, but just joining us in the studio is White, the producer of
Entertainment, baby.
Too Many Ways.
Yeah.
Jump on the mic. We got about awesome. Yeah, what's going on, man?
Peace and blessings, you know what I mean? Peace to the earth and, the gods and everybody that's out there.
Great.
You know what I mean? Keep this music alive. Let's keep it simple. Keep it civilized. You know what I'm saying? Keep it conscious. You know what I mean? Ain't no, nobody asked Schwarzenegger how many people he killed them for real.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So let's stop taking art and, and making it imitate life.
There you go.
Let's enjoy it.
There you go. We listened to the song.
Right.
Awesome.
Hey man, I appreciate it, you know what I mean? I got a chance to work with some real cool people, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Do a lot of beautiful things.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Tech G, do his thing. Johan, Mad Love, superhero God, you know what I mean? The Green Lantern.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My brother Cal, he out there doing his thing, you know what I mean? He's still patrolling the streets, you know what I mean? One day we'll get him on the other side.
Cool.
Pep, the main man, holding it down. That's what
No
we
doubt.
do.
No doubt.
And thank you for giving us this air time to even breathe.
No problem, man.
We appreciate
That's what we do
everything.
here. That's what we do here.
Peace.
Pep, I call him Peppy, because we go way back, and a mentor at a time when my mom just passed away. He was right there.
What?
And we had a group.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, thanks. And he was right there. He kept me intact.
Right.
One of the many guys who kept me intact. Saw a lot of opportunities to stray.
Right.
But he was one of those brothers saying, hey, we got to keep focused.
Keep focused, man.
We need to do this.
Right.
We need to. So I thank you, Pep, for doing that for me. As
You
always.
digger. You know I'm a fool, man.
So and to you, to White, for production, man. That beat, we had to play it again, man. I had to stop it, get my thoughts together, and play it again, man. That was awesome. We need to get you back on another show.
That's what's up.
We need to get you back on another show, and I want to do a show on producers. That's what's up. Producers, and bring some of your stuff.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, we'll definitely play it, and let's do it, man.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
To talk about your production company for a brief
Okay.
moment.
Well, Face Your Fear, is the name of the label. You know, and I started that back when my brother used to take me, up to New York And I used to watch Cash, you know, spin out in the playground areas like Rutgers, you know, Brownsville, all that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I was like, you know, why we don't have that here? You know, we didn't have that in Baltimore.
True.
So I was like, you know what, I'll start doing it down here, you know. I go and band in the buildings, whatever, you know, wherever we can get some room to spend,
True.
I'm in. So, you know, we was 2 turntabling it, you know what I mean? The New Mark mixer on back in the day.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
remember
you know,
that.
street pride with a lot of cats that I grew up with, you know what I mean? Mad love to P.D. Vince and all them, you know what I mean? A lot of big dudes that was doing big things back then.
Cool.
Had a lot of respect and love for what I was doing, so they kept me going with it.
Cool.
You know what I mean? So I became like, you know, your street assassin with beats instead of, you know, drugs and things of that nature.
There you go.
So, and as the talent grew, as the power grew, you know, the people grew, you know, I got a lot of respect for a lot of people that really appreciate what I do, and they allowed me to keep doing it for over about 30 years now, you know what I'm saying? So I got 30 years in production. I work with a lot of cats, you know what I mean? Like they got ghost writers, got ghost beats out there, you know
There you
what I
go.
mean?
There you go.
A lot of
That's
cats
what
out
we need,
there that
man.
be rocking and bobbing your head, you bobbing your head to my joints.
There you
Thank
go.
you for the house, the crib, the kids in school and all that. I appreciate the industry. So, you know what I mean? It's been real love, you know?
Thanks for coming by, man. It's just phenomenal to hear, you know, success stories like these.
Right.
Instead of, you know, here's a group of brothers in one place who's doing positive